little creatives, and welcome back to another episode of Drawfully Fun, Draw with me. Today we're going to be heading over to the world of polar bears. I have been really into bears a lot lately because of my whole Animal Crossing villager hunt for Judy. If you're not familiar with my villager hunt drawing challenge, go ahead and check it out here in one of these video card links above, somewhere around here. I am on the hunt for Judy and various other bears, so my whole entire island is a bear core island. So naturally, I got bear on the brain, so I'm drawing a lot of bears. I also recently drew a really adorable teddy bear that I posted up as a short. If you want to see that as a hand-drawn tutorial, let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, let's waste no time. Let's jump right into the drawing and get started on this adorable little polar bear ice fishing. So let's start with the eye. Today, we're only going to have one eye because he's looking sideways. He is a profile character. So let's go ahead and do a little rainbow curve for the baseline of our eye. And then we're going to come around and do really cute anime-ish looking eyes. I say ish only because it's not technically exactly what anime eyes look like. It's my version. So we're going to come around here and do half of an oval. Go about just halfway right there. If you want to close it out, feel free to close it out. It really isn't going to make too much of a difference. You're more than welcome to. I'm going to go ahead and come back up this way and make like a little moon shape. Make it nice and thick like this and color that in. If you want to add eyelashes to your little bear right here, you can go ahead and do like little winged eyelashes. Little 3, 4, however many you want. It's up to you. All right, let's go ahead and do our sparkles. I'm going to have him looking to the left. He's looking over here at whatever he's fishing. So I'm going to have his pupil right up here in the corner. And so I'm going to do a little, oh, wait a second, I didn't do the eyeball. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do sparkles without an eyeball? We got to do an eyeball, y'all. So right here, we're just going to come around and do a little eyeball. Oops, I almost forgot. How could I? Now we can do the sparkles. Thank goodness I did my sparkle nice and close. Oh my. Nice little sparkle on the bottom here. And then I just come around and connect the sparkles with a little pupil right here in the corner and color in that pupil. I do not like empty pupils. No, no, no. All right, there we go. Looking cute already. Now let's go ahead and move on over to the nose. Before I can draw out the snout, I'm going to draw the tip of the nose, and it's going to look like an adorable little jelly bean. So I'm going to come over here just about from where the top of my eyeball is and use this as a reference point on where my nose is going to go. Bring out to the left, probably about 1 finger space in between I'm going to go. And I'm going to make a little jelly bean right for the very tippity top of the nose. Now for the snout, we're going to do one humongous long hook that goes all the way around. Think of it as, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Berenstain Bears? Is that how you pronounce it? Berenstain Bears. It's an old book series that I used to read when I was little. They have this very particular face, kind of like what I'm going to draw right now. So if you've ever known or if you've ever seen Berenstain Bears, this is more or less what it kind of looks like. So right here, I'm going to go just from below this little jelly bean right here, bring it down into half of a rainbow curve right there. And then we're going to come around and do a really big hook all the way up. And this is where that little smiley face curve is going to go. All right, looking cute already. Now let's go ahead and do the bottom part of the mouth right here. So we're going to have a very closed mouth. He's just chilling. He's just waiting for the fish to bite. So he doesn't have an open mouth. He doesn't have too much expression. So right here, we're just going to do a little lip kind of curving around. And then we're going to go all the way back here just to about where your eye ends right here. And this is where the scarf is going to go. So nice long line. Let me fix up this little edge here. There we go. And now, usually when you see a character that has a scarf, the scarf is coming out from the bottom half of it, but I decided to make it look like it's kind of coming up from the top side of the scarf. I don't know why. I thought it looked cute this way, but you can do your scarf excess little part of the scarf on any part you want. It really doesn't have to be up here. So I'm just going to do it from up here. Let's do a big curve all the way down. And like that. And I'm going to come back from the same spot I started on and do another curve and close it out right there. Awesome, awesome. And then I'm going to close out the back of the scarf right here. I'm going to just bring this out and I'm going to make a little indent. Make it look like it's kind of folded on the bottom. Like that. Same thing over here. I'm going to make it look like it's a little folded or a little twisted up and bring it back. Kind of line up where you left off on this line, more or less. Use that little invisible path to guide you. Awesome, awesome. Looking good so far. Let's go ahead and do the back side right here before we can do the ear. I'm going to go upwards right here and make two little triangles popping out here just to really give him a furry look. I'm actually going to go down. I like working downwards, but if you like to work up and draw up, go for it. I think my triangles come out a little better when I work downwards. So I'm going to do two triangles. One, and I'm going to make sure my triangles are facing the opposite direction just to give it a little bit more of a fuzzy effect. And then curve it down and close it out to the back of the scarf. Easy peasy, right? Awesome. Let's do the ear, a tiny little ear. It's going to look like a little oval, but it's not going to close out. Like that. And then you do the inner ear. This is what's going to close out right there. Looking good. All right, for those of you that have been here for quite a bit and you know how I do drawings, you know I love mohawks on my characters. This time, I'm actually adding kind of like double mohawks. Oh my gosh, but what does it mean? We're going to add, if you know that reference, we're going to add two mohawks right here. It's just to give it some cute little furry appeal, just to give him a scruffy look. So right here, I'm going to start my very first mohawk. It's going to have two triangles. So from this corner, bring it up into a little triangle. One right there. And another one right here. Curving in. Now I'm going to go ahead and create a line that goes all the way out to the front here, and we're going to have a second mohawk kind of over here, so they're separated. So bring this curve into a little bump on the top and into what looks like a shark fin almost. There we go. Looking good so far. One more triangle. We're going to go downwards this time like that, and then we just create a nice little bump or a little curve right on the top here, just to show the top of the head. Look at that, adorable. And of course, don't forget the eyebrow. How dare I? Let's move on to the body. Now he is sitting sideways, so we're going to have a very cute profile view of him. We are going to see all four legs. We're just only going to see two of them hidden in the back. So right here from the back of your scarf, let's give him a scruffy little back line with some hair. Bring it out into two triangles. One, kind of like what we did for here. Two, and curve it down. Now we're going to follow this invisible path behind your scarf and continue your line. That's going to be both the tush end of our little bear transitioning into the leg. So this is the rear side of the bear. Bring it down and then curve. Make a nice little bubble and start curving inwards to make the bottom of your leg all the way down. Boop. So it looks like a really big backwards L shape. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and make him look like he's got flat little feet. Remember, he's sitting and he's got his feet facing this way. So to do this, we're going to make a big oval going around right where you left off right here. Just make this into a big oval. Like so. There we go. Notice I kind of made it a little flat on the bottom here. That's because he's resting this part on of his foot on the ice, and it just gives it a little better look, like if he's flat. And then right here, I'm going to bring this out into a half rainbow curve, like that. And then we're going to make a knee popping out from the middle of this rainbow. So right here, bring this out more like the top of the leg, all the way back like that. There we go. Let's also add a little paw mark. 1, 2, 3, and a little paw pad right in the front. Super cute. Oh, I love this character. He's adorable. Let's do his arm. So his arm is going to be over here facing to the left holding that fishing rod. Remember, he is ice fishing, and we're going to have an entire scene this time. We don't usually do scenes. I usually just do a character. But today we are going to have a background scene for him. I know, I never do that. Let's go ahead and come around, make a big curve all the way around. And we want to come about halfway, kind of just a little past the leg or the little foot right here. Right here, or kind of where you left off on that line. And I want to make some hair right here on the bottom. And I work better going downward angle from the triangle. So I'm going to come over here from where the arm is going to stop. And I'm going to make 3 triangles. One big one right here. A little one facing the bottom. And then a little curved one. Like that. So he's got nice scruffy little arm. Super cute. Let's give him a belly right here. So just about right here midway, kind of follow where your scarf is. If you do a belly curve all the way over here, it's just not going to make sense. And if you do it all the way up in here, he's going to be this skinny little bear. We don't want a tiny skinny bear. No, we want a nice, cute, adorable, chunky little bear. So follow more or less where your scarf line is, about right here, and make a little round belly. Boop, like that. Not too chunky. He's cute. I like it. And now we're going to do the same process we did for this leg, but it's only going to be the front half since the rest of it is getting cut out from behind the arm. So let's do the bottom half that we did here. Bring it out just a little above this foot and go into that oval that we did. Big oval all the way around. Bloop. Like that. Same little rainbow curve going all the way down. So let's bring it. Ooh. A little too high, but that's okay. There we go. Bring it downwards and close out the back of the leg right here. Voila. We got ourselves another little leg. Awesome. All right, let's do the little paw right here. 1, 2, 3. And the paw pad right there. Look at that. Super cute. I want to give him a little extra scruff. So I'm just going to add some little fur here. Oh, we forgot the tail. My goodness, we got to give him a little puffy tail. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kind of like a little bunny, but it's not so puffy and big. It's kind of drooping down a little bit. That's the little tail. Awesome. Let's go and do the other. Oh, no, wait, we can't do the other arm. The other arm is being hidden a little bit by our fishing rod. So we got to do a fishing rod right here. So right here, bring up the handle of your fishing rod, curve it at the end, and bring it down. There you go. And then we're going to add a big stick that's rounding out, kind of like if he already has a bite, so it's kind of tugs a little bit. So right here, we're going to go upwards into a big curve. And you can go as far as you want. This can be a big fishing rod. It can be a small one. Be whatever you like. And then I'm going to make it a triangle point at the end. I'm going to come back around. And bring it all the way back down. Bloop. And there you go. So far, so good. Let's make the fishing line right here. So from the edge of this, just bring it down. You can make it a little wobbly. You don't have to make it perfectly straight if you don't want to. And we're just going to give it a couple little waves, just a little ripples effect to show that that's where the water is. Now, it looks a little weird right now because he is floating around, and we do look like there's some water here now. So he looks kind of like a floating polar bear. Let's do the other arm popping out from behind the fishing rod. So from your scarf, just bring out another arm. Same way this arm is positioned. And bring it around here. Follow that invisible path behind your fishing rod. And then we're going to have the little paw print right here, kind of hiding in the background here. We're only going to get about 2.5 circles, maybe only 2, and a little circle on the bottom, just to get the illusion that there's a paw pad there. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's see, am I missing anything on the bear? No. So the bear is officially done. Now it's time to add the scene. Oh, wait, we got to add little lines for his paw. You can decorate the scarf however you want. You can do polka dots, stripes, hearts, Christmas trees, maybe if it's coming time for the Christmas time. Anything you want. Ooh, a little Coca-Cola bottle. Hey, if you want to add a Coca-Cola bottle somewhere around here, he could be the Coca-Cola polar bear. Love it. Let's do this big ice chunk, ice chunk that he's sitting on. So right here from the bottom part of her foot, bring it around. You can make it wobbly and wavy. There's no wrong or right way to do this. I kind of want to just make it round out. Really messy line. Bloop, all the way back. But I want to make it look like it's really thick. So I'm going to come over here just from about right here. Bring this down. And I want to end it about maybe about right here. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we're just going to connect it. Follow the same shape that you just created. Like this. Follow those curves as best as you can. Don't worry if it's not exact. Bring it up, and then we're going to match it up right here. And there you go. Now it looks more like it's a thicker piece of ice. Awesome. Let's do a tiny chunk right over here, like if it broke off from this piece. So again, same concept. We're just going to do a little swirl around. And then the same thing, bring it down a little bit from here. Same swirl that you did right here. Bring it around and up. There you go. Hey, it looks like a sponge. Oh my goodness. I love finding weird things in the drawing. That does look like a sponge. Let's go ahead and make the mountain view. Actually, before I make the mountain view and the water, I want to go ahead and frame out where he's going to be. I like drawing frames that have part of the character popping out of the frame. It's a cute little style that I love. And when I see other artists doing it, it's just beautiful. So I'm going to come over here and bring my frame all the way underneath all of this drawing right here. I suppose I should have gone a little higher, but that's okay. The nose will be right on top of that line. I don't usually like to have the character right on the frame, but that's okay. It's just a little bit of the nose. So let's go off to the right again, follow that invisible path behind the head, and then I want this to go behind the ice. So about right here seems right. Let's bring that down all the way. Kind of pop out from the ice right here. And then we're going to go all the way across right here. Bring this all the way to the end. Don't worry if it's not perfectly straight. Now, if you want to grab a ruler and make this perfectly straight, go for it. Absolutely go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's come over here and then connect these two down. I think this one's a little longer, so I'm going to extend this one just a tad bit. And now bring it down all the way. Boom, there you go. We got ourselves a frame. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the mountaintops and the water. The mountains and the water. So right here, I'm just going to come across, make a big old rocky looking shape. Bring it past here to the arm. And I'm going to have another one right here in the background. Very small, kind of like little icebergs actually. Look more like icebergs. And then we have to create the line that separates the mountain from the water. So we're going to do that right here. Again, this does not have to be perfectly straight. Remember, it's water. At the end of the day, there's waves, lots of ripples. It's not going to be perfectly straight. There you go. So I got myself some cute mountains in the background. Now it's just about adding little details, little ripples to the water. Wherever you think ripples are going to go, the ice is obviously bouncing up and down a little bit on that water. So we got to get little ripple effects right around the water. Anywhere you think ripple effects are going to go, kind of like around here maybe. Wherever you like. And let me see. That is it, everybody. We are officially done with our cute, adorable little polar bear. All right, let's go ahead and see the completed version. Are you guys ready? Let's count down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. The completed version. Yay! All right, guys, you know the drill. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed what we did here and what we usually do here. Also, subscribe to the channel so you can get notified of all future content coming up. I have lots and lots of stuff in store. A lot of Animal Crossing is coming your way, guys. I have been doing a lot of villager hunting, and for those of you that have been in the loop, the update is out, guys. The update for Animal Crossing is already out. So let's have fun with it. There's 16 new characters, new villagers. I should correct myself. New villagers that we can draw. I'm super stoked about it. I really want to draw all the new villagers. They look adorable. So leave me a comment below if you do play Animal Crossing and if you've already gotten the update going and if you've already started getting your new island ready. Are you adapting your island? Are you resetting? I know a lot of people are resetting. So let me know what you're doing for the update. And I will be posting up my next villager hunt on the hunt for Judy very soon. Can you guess who I came across? No, I didn't find Judy yet. So no, it's still not Judy. We are going to go ahead and find another character to draw there. I already found a few bears and those will be coming soon, but it's not Judy. All right, guys, until the next time, happy creating.